Hi, this is Linda Price, and I am coming today to show you my Tsunami Rose design team journal for September, and it's a prayer journal. And I'm sorry I have to use my phone as a camera. I just don't have the right setup for a tripod right now, so I'm just going to try to keep this steady. And you can see that I've got my tatting right there at the front. And it's the medallion with the tatted flower in the middle. And just use some pretty lace for the side. And the back is the same thing. And just put that extra little paper there because I thought it just looked really pretty right there. So I'll take this off of here and I'll begin it. And I had this beautiful piece of sheer, I think it was a napkin that I cut up. I hated to cut it up, but I loved it. So, and it looks so pretty like this on the side. So that's the inside of the first page, and then I used Tsunami Rose's, she's got so many of the papers for the prayer journals that I just used everything that she had. And also I put my scriptures. And I'm a music person, so I have a lot of music in here too. And this right here is let's take this off. I tried some of these folds this time. I hadn't done this before, but it adds more space. And so I did that. This comes out, and you can also write back here. And she had postcards. This is Tsunami Rose's postcards that I used as a place to put some things in. And I love these little papers. Count your blessings. I know that I'm doing this when we've got this hurricane going on, and I definitely count my blessings for being safe here in Tennessee. And I just pray for the people in North and South Carolina that God will protect them. And this is a new chorus, I will call upon the Lord. I put that in there. And another page to journal on. And then this is a napkin that I put on one of my envelopes. Some more. This is Tsunami Rose scripture. Tsunami Rose scripture. And one of my Bible verses. Another Tsunami Rose, a beautiful piece of paper, and it has lines in it, so it can journal on there. And more Tsunami Rose. I used a lot of Tsunami Rose in here. It's a prayer list that I decided that I would just type up my own little words and add those. I like that font. So I did a bunch of words to put in here. And more to Tsunami Rose and my tatted flower. And I got some new stamps from, I think it was Joann's. And, oh no, it was Michael's. And they're just beautiful. They go right with my vintage. That's a stamp. It was a set of stamps, and I just love it. Another place to journal. Another pocket with another hymn. More Tsunami Rose. Another beautiful Tsunami Rose page that you can journal on. This is one of Terry's pockets that you open up. You think I can do these now without following the directions. I just do them. I've done them enough to where I can do that. And then I've got things back here in the back, in the pocket and back. And I thought this would be a good page to decisions. We all make decisions every day, don't we? And so maybe this could be a place for some very important decisions. And it's a pretty lace that I had, that I dyed it, and it came out good. And another journaling place. More journaling. And more verses and Tsunami Rose tags. This is another part of the set that I got at Michael's. With they're the clear stamps, so they were very easy to use. And here's an envelope. Oops, I've got it closed here, but there's something in there to journal on, and then some more pages to journal. And another one of her pages. And it's a tuck here. You can put more things in here. And this one, I think this is Clemmie's that I let's see. I made this time. It makes a big, huge page. And I like that size too. That's kind of different. And you pull down the top here. Oops, sorry. There. And you can have another place to put things in the back here. And another page of verses. And then throughout the journal, I have places in the pages that you can pull them apart and put things in this seam right here. Let me find one of those. Actually, this is a book, and I used to do altered books all the time. And this is another stamp from that set from Michael's. There was like 4 or 5 of them that I loved them, and I thought I could use those a lot, which is true. And here's an envelope with something in it. More journaling. I was telling you that this is a book. And what I did was I glued 4 pages together, and then I ripped out, I think it was 5 or 6 pages. And I like this right here too, embrace the day. We need to embrace the day when we, each day is new and we can't get it back, so we need to keep that in mind as we live our lives here. Another Tsunami Rose. So what I did was I glued, like I said, I glued 4 pages together, and then I ripped out 5 or 6 pages, and it ended up being a book of 84 pages, and that's the biggest book I've ever made. Usually my books are about 62, something like that, but this made a big one, and it's very sturdy. And here's another Tsunami Rose prayer tags. And this is a library card with a tag. And I tried to coordinate the colors together, like these bright reds and orangey reddish with my orange poppies. I guess they're poppies. This was a napkin that I used. And here's another one of those pages that flip out. that you can use. And I type the word notes on the top. And then journaling, some more pages. And here's one of those areas where you can put things in here. And it made a very sturdy book, I tell you that. And I don't know if I'm going to make more of these or not. I like to have a variety, so I probably will do this again sometime. But here's another one of these stamps. And I can't remember the company, but the Michaels in Portland, Maine, when I was up there, had this, and so I thought, I'm getting that. I couldn't find that here in Tennessee, so. And thankful for, we always need a page for that. And another pretty page from Tsunami Rose. And here's the part of another part of that napkin. And she always also has, these are her postcards. Another one of these stamped trims. That's so beautiful. And this is also one of these fold outs that you can, whoops, you can type in, and then just trimmed it with lace. Another page from Tsunami Rose, and you know, every once in a while we get inspired, don't we, with thoughts, so I thought I'd put a page for inspiration down there. And another side triangle tuck. More Tsunami Rose postcards. Did some stenciling. Let's see. Another place to put things, tags and things, and whatever you want to do. Another one of Terry's fold outs. Let me just get this. It's hard to do this with one hand. That's as big as it gets. I mean, you can also bring out the sides. I just really like making those, and I like to pick all the pattern papers to put on the front, and that's a Tsunami Rose page that I cut up and used it on there. And this is certainly very colorful. Her things are always colorful. And here's another place that you can tuck things. And this is an envelope with some papers in it to write. And my last page, part of that napkin again. That's so pretty. And more of Tsunami Rose things, tags. So, like I said, this is a book, and it was a pretty thick book. Oof. And it's quite fat, but I really like it. I think it's very, like I said, it's very solid, and it was a new book. It wasn't a used book. I got it from the Dollar Tree. They have all kinds of sizes of books there, which really are great to have, and I'm sure they think I'm reading that book, but I didn't. I saw few interesting things, but I didn't have time to read this one. So, but, so this is my design team project, and I hope you enjoyed looking at the pages, and I hope I wasn't too shaky. And yeah, I'll just have to post this, and I'd love to see your comments. And if you haven't subscribed to me, I'd love to get some more subscribers. I'm kind of new at this. I haven't been doing this. I've been doing journals for a long time, and I posted on my Facebook today a journal that I have been doing. I did it in 2014. I used to take the spiral bound smaller journals that you can buy at Walmart for $1 and cover them with my tatting. And I never filled them up or put anything in them, but I made these removable covers that you could just take them off and put them on a brand new empty blank journal that if you want, once you fill the other one up. And so I was always into this, but now I'm starting to add things to the pages, and this takes much longer, I found out, than just covering them. But I like the fact that you could take the cover off of the journals that I made, and I might still make some of those too and show you how I do that. And I might just, they don't take quite as long as this does. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for looking. Bye-bye.